Namaskar children, welcome to geography class. You know we had started our new topic, that is rural and urban composition of same chapter, population composition. So children, that's very important for you to know the meaning. But before that I just want to show a graphical representation which is given in your textbooks. Look at this rural and urban graphical representation. Finland, Canada, New Zealand, Brazil, Zimbabwe and Nepal. Or in this graphical representation of rural and urban sex composition, that means male or female composition, which we had discussed, the difference between the male and female graph ratio. So education or whatever you can see there, the basis of that female per 1000 males पर जो difference आप देख रहे हो in Finland and Canada, look at the difference of the sex ratio of male and female. Okay, so this graph will help you to understand the sex composition is an important component of to know about the population growth rate of an area. So what is the meaning of rural and urban composition, or you can say population? Population composition of rural and urban, it is very important for us to understand the rural and urban. There are two words, or these two words is differ from both the countries of developed and developing countries. दोनों countries के लिए ये graphical representation अलग होता है. In rural the primary sectors पर based economy होती है, and conditions जो होती हैं that people are busy in the work of doing in primary sector like agriculture and farming. And what happened in the urban population? Population is busy in non-primary activities like secondary and tertiary thing. So children, in developing countries, what exactly happened? In developed countries, generally rural and urban areas में the population में male population is more than the female population in rural areas. Now generally you know that the male population, how it will be increased as comparison to female, because in developed countries they are having a large farms, और उन large farms पे काम करने के लिए male population ज़्यादा required होते हैं as comparison to female population. For especially with the work is related to the on and off of the machines and large kind of machines you can see in the farming areas, or these kind of farm like आपका corn cultivation ले लीजिए या dairy farming, these kind of areas. And whenever you are going to see the population condition in urban areas, females are more than males. Males are migrated, sometime male migrated from their places, female are doing job in urban cities, and their husbands or their male family members move from their place for another place. That's why you can see the female population is more as comparison to the male population. Okay, and what happened in the developing countries? You know that especially you can see the example of India. Females are more working in the gardening, in the agriculture areas and farming areas as comparison to males. Males are migrate from the rural areas to urban areas for jobs, for other future activities. And what happened in urban sectors? Males are more because sometimes males are migrated from rural to urban, and also family survival over there. Males are more busy in doing work in the service sectors, and females are still live their houses, or you can say some females are doing work as comparison to males. तो urban areas में males numbers ज़्यादा होते हैं and rural areas में female. जबकि हमने whereas we can see in the developed countries, males are more in rural areas as comparison to females, and females are more in the as comparison to males in urban areas. So this is the rural graphical urban population graph you can see here, which I had told you in the book also. This graph will help you to understand the population of any country is divided into the two sectors, urban and rural population. And the population in town and cities are known as urban, and the population who live in village areas known as rural population. So children, people living in villages are engaged in primary activities. So these kind of primary activities में हर तरह की activities आती है which is related to agriculture and farming. You can say an example of fishing, agriculture, hunting. तो ये rural areas से जुड़े हुए काम है, और हर countries में ये एक ही example आपको देखने को मिलेगा. So this is the thing which you can study in the rural and urban population. अब जो नेक्स्ट चीज हमारे पास आती है, दैट इज द अनदर फैक्टर विच इज रिलेटेड टू लिटरेसी. द एबिलिटी ऑफ एनी पर्सन और ग्रुप who is the age of 7 to 15 years of age and above, both are able to read, write and do arithmetic calculation are known as literate people. इंडिया में जो literate people की definition है वो ये है, those who are having the ability to do, to write, to read, and they can do the arithmetic calculation under the age of 7 to 15 years. So they are known as literate people. So the population, especially of United Nations, they had said that ability of any person who is the age group of 15 years and above to both read and write, they are known as literate people. So the reliable index of socio-economical development of people of a particular area, it is said that they are being literate. Look at the example. One more description you can understand. If the society is educated, definitely the economical development will be there. That means if you want to develop the society or the economy of an area, the educated people are more, definitely the society and the economy both will be increased. So literacy rate will definitely increase. अगर ये तीनों चीजें अच्छी हैं, तो all the three things are good, definitely literacy rate will be high. So children, the reliable condition literate people, you can say, in India or in another countries, level of the economical development is based, or you can say both a cause or the consequences of literacy. The developed and urban economies reflect higher literacy rate of an area and the higher standard of education, and low level of literacy rate of an area and education indicate rural and farm economy. That means if the people, those who are living in the good society and they are literate, definitely economical condition of that area will be developed, and definitely the people is busy in the tertiary sector area. They are doing job in services, and they are not being, the maximum population is related to the you can say they are related to the jobs, services and industrial area, and the low level of literacy rate, what it will show? It will show rural and farm economy of that area. So what are the factors who affect the literacy rate? Definitely माइग्रेशन एक ऐसा फैक्टर है, द पीपल माइग्रेट ऑफ, स्पेशली देखिए माइग्रेशन ऑफ फीमेल्स फ्रॉम रूरल टू अर्बन एरियाज वेयर दे आर वास्ट जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटी फॉर सच इमिग्रेंट्स. लुक एट दिस, फीमेल्स का माइग्रेशन होना ये द 2 रीजंस पर होता है. हमने पहले भी पढ़ा है दैट दे विल गेट मैरिड, और समटाइम इमिग्रेशन का रीजन यही होता है, एक सिटी से दूसरी सिटी में ट्रांसफर होना या जाना या माइग्रेट करना. बट द फीमेल आर माइग्रेटेड फ्रॉम रूरल टू अर्बन एरियाज फॉर जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटीज से ज्यादा. क्या रीजन है? जनरली ये तो मैरिजेस या फिर जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटीज. सो दिस टाइप विल इंक्रीज द इमिग्रेंट कंडीशन ऑफ एन एरिया. सो now come to the next, we can see the condition in India. Female participation in farming activities quite high as comparison to the job activities. That means in our India, especially in northern part of India, the people are not allowed, Indian ladies, to do work in outer from their houses, except that whereas they are doing work in the farming activities area. That's why you can see female are more busy in doing work in farming areas as comparison to male. That's why female growth rate is low in the service area of cities. Okay, and village areas mein male working people are migrated for getting job in. That's why female are more doing job in farming activities. The female structure is high as comparison to male structure in rural areas. So level of economical development, cause और consequence दोनों हो सकता है. And that in India, only Kerala is a state where a higher growth rate of economy you can see. So children, this is the education indication of the literacy rate. If the people are educated, they are literate. How? If they are having more than age of 7 years, they are able to do and write. Okay, so definitely they will be known as the literate people. So children, we had discussed about the one important factor of population composition is literacy. Thank you so much. We'll see you in next lecture.